Season's greetings! Today we're here to talk about the best Christmas movie since Die Hard. So deck your bells and jingle your halls. It's the Bump Squad Podcast, episode Lucky 81. I am your host, Dr. Austin Zwiebelman, ACE, and with me tonight I have...
Tanner Richard Kraft.
And I'm Joseph Rennick.
Yes, all this about stealing. I like to think of Elvis as a man who gave the gift of music, like a white Christmas. Joseph. In a way, this is a Christmas story about a little boy who didn't believe in Santa Claus, even when Santa was his manager. Boys, I have a joke for you. Did you know that Elvis liked Christmas so much that down at the North Pole, they called him Elfish Presley? Yes, it is a Christmas movie. Tanner, did this fill you with the spirit of the season? Especially since Mr. Presley was a father, and you know what you say about fathers, yeah?
Yeah, Tanner, what do you say?
Dad's Rock Baby?
Yeah!
There we go.
Bingo!
We got one.
Sure, yeah. Christmas. Very loose definition of Christmas, but what the f ever, I don't care.
That's a thing. He's white.
He's white?
What do you think, Tex Arcana? Shall we
One of the best scenes ever.
This is him talking about the Christmas, yes? The snow on Christmas is white.
Sure, but he's talking about Elvis.
Another joke, yes? What does Elvis have in common with a snow globe? Why, they're all shook up. Ha! Yes! Jingle bells! Heartbreak hotels! A Christmas movie for the whole family!
Vixen and Vixen and all the reindeer pulling on the rein. Elvis Presley's Wonderful World of Christmas.
I know I sound like a broken record, you see, but this is a Christmas movie. Like your Miracle on 34th Street or Die Hard. This movie begins with a man who calls himself the Snowman, being overwhelmed after seeing a Christmas card. I would venture to say it's the timeless tale of somebody disobeying the Santa and getting coal in their stocking for it. That reminds me of another joke. Boys, why did Elvis get coal in his stockings?
Why?
Because he was in treble, like the higher pitch. Elvis would sing sometimes in treble. Isn't that a good meme?
That's a great meme.
Okay.
We must not allow ourselves to get lost discussing politics and religion. Elvis is proof of this. He was the little elf who made songs in Santa's workshop, but he thought he deserved to fly away from the North Pole, even though he knew Santa couldn't leave his post. It's a tragedy, an old-fashioned Christmas tragedy.
It's a Christmas thing.
But before we cut to black, another joke. Why was Elvis's face covered in white powder?
He was a cocaine addict?
No! It's because he can't help falling in snow with you. Damn, cut to commercials.
What the f*** are you talking about, man?
Hold on.
It doesn't seem like they're buying into the Christmas angle. Make sure you get Tanner on board before the recording ends.
I understand, but I assure you, my boy does what he's told.
Hello, and welcome back to the Bomb Squad Podcast, episode 81, Christmas in August edition. We're bringing you that chestnuts roasted by the open fire magic with the help of the late Elvis Presley. Joe, you talking about Star Trek reminded me, this movie has another historical inaccuracy. Although the 68 comeback special in this movie makes you think that Elvis hated Christmas, he recorded several Christmas albums. The man loved Christmas. His first
Christmas again.
His first record to attain a diamond certification was his 57 Christmas album. In fact, Austin Butler was inspired to audition because he heard the song Blue Christmas in the car with his girlfriend. Elvis and Christmas are like peas and carrots, yes?
Yeah.
What the f*** are you talking about, man?
In fact, I'll even go a step further because I haven't done this in a hot minute. Blue Christmas, that was famously covered by, I don't remember the band's name, but it was famously covered in one of the Christmas episodes of the hit television series, The OC, bitches!
Oh my goodness! catchphrases!
We mustn't!
The Elvis.
We mustn't, Joe!
Elvis and the OC. They go together like.
You know, Steve Binder wasn't so good to the spirit of Christmas. Not only did he rob us of Here Comes Santa Claus, he went on to tarnish Christmas even more by directing the Star Wars Christmas special the year after Elvis passed. That very Steve Binder.
Hold the on, what?
We've all made mistakes. We're not perfect.
Oh my god, you're not f***ing kidding.
No, Joseph, I'm not. I know everything, such as Elvis was a talented amateur boxer who once represented his high school, for competition. He was a boxer. Like the holiday Boxing Day, yeah? It all ties back to Christmas.
Americans don't even celebrate Boxing Day.
Oh.
What the is up with you in this Christmas thing, man?
You know, Tanner, you should focus more on saying catchphrases. Joe already is ahead of you, yeah?
Claiming you saw Elvis just doesn't become plausible anymore. I mean, it wasn't to begin with, but it becomes less so. You know what I mean?
Right.
It would almost be like saying you've seen Santa Claus because there are so many Santa Claus impersonators. Of course you've seen Elvis. There are people who dress as Elvis for a living, just like the Santa Claus.
But Elvis is a real person. Santa Claus is a fictional character made by Macy's.
I will not have any debate on whether or not Santa Claus is real on my podcast.
Guys, you got it all wrong. Santa wasn't invented by Macy's. He was invented by JCPenney, the real department store.
You're right. I did get that mixed up.
Like Santa is real.
Yes, thank you, Joseph. I think this is a Christmas movie.
The costume design of this movie is f***ing incredible. I don't usually notice that, but I noticed it here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I would agree too.
I really liked the Christmas dancers that they were supposed to film at the holiday special. I thought that their little outfits were delightful.
What, the ones you saw in the back? No, never mind. What is a snow job? Is that like some weird sex thing I haven't heard of?
Oh.
Is it like when you instead of sticking a carrot to be the snowman's nose?
Oh, no.
You stick it on the third one and you go to town?
Listen. All right.
Is that what a snow job is?
That's enough tinsel and jingle bells for one podcast. It is time for final thoughts on the 2022 Elvis Christmas Spectacular. Joe, I would like to hear you go first.
Okay.
Elvis is undeniably a Christmas film for children of all ages. It is about the selfless, merry old man who made Elvis who he was, in spite of Elvis constantly trying to wiggle out of recording to go to a family funeral or get COVID-19.
Colonel Tom Parker is one of the most iconic villains of the year, so, that's pretty great. Hold on a minute. I am getting a phone call, sorry.
In the middle of recording. Anything can happen.
Uh-huh.
So it turns out there's no record of him at all. Dr. Austin Zwiebelman doesn't exist.
All this will be edited out.
Thanks.
You were saying?
Dr. Austin Zwiebelman, or should I guess just say Austin Zwiebelman, because you don't have a doctorate in anything.
What?
Is there anything you want to tell me? Any truths or lies you want to confess to?
I keep you locked up here doing these podcasts every week because I never got my podcasting degree. I can't go on other podcasts. I have to keep you here.
Degree?
My past is the least of your troubles, my boy. If you want out of your contract, if you want to get away from me, you must pay Enterprises the $69 million you owe me in Funko Pop back taxes.
Oh, you?
Whether you like it or not, you're my sideshow attraction. Look deep in your heart. We are the same, you and I. Two odd, lonely children screeching at eternity.
I am nothing like you. I'm not a f***ing liar. I'm not a f***ing leech. I am not a manipulative sack of shit, Austin, okay? I could find some other f***ing editor. You're fired, you f***ing liar, okay? You're fired.
No, I am not the one who is fired. I control the post-production. I can edit you out of my show, out of my life. I swear on my dancing chickens that you are never coming back on the Bomb Squad podcast.
Edit this!
Now it is time for the outro! Damn you!
You're finished. The deal is off.
What?
Yeah.
We lost the sponsorship? Oh! Well, that wraps up this episode and apparently our hopes at making money. This has been the fucking Bomb Squad podcast, episode 81. One last joke. How did Elvis light his fireplace at Christmas time? With a hunka burnin' love. Merry Christmas to all, except for one of you. Good night.
I gotta take a dump.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tanner has left the building.
I slid my ticket across the table and I said, sorry guys, I gotta see about a girl.